evening, good morning, or even good night, depending on which part of the world you are watching us from. I'm Peter Moge Koruga, a counselor by profession. I hold a diploma in counseling with a specialization in marriage and family therapy. My first degree is a Bachelor of Commerce. My second degree is a Master's in Sociology with a specialization in counseling. And I'm currently doing my PhD at Pan-African University, again specializing in marriage and family therapy. We are happy to be launching Giving Up Counseling Services YouTube channel. The channel is basically going to be talking mostly about marriages and relationship, as that is our specialization, although we'll also dive into other mental health related services. To start off today, we have chosen to choose a topic on Father's Day, because Father's Day just happened just the other day. Celebration of Father's Day is something that is not yet, particularly in Kenya, is not taken up so much in comparison to Mother's Day. Yet the two days only have a 5-week difference. Mothers and fathers in a marriage are both very important. It is both fathers who teach their children, it is both mothers who nurture their children to bring up a healthy family. Therefore, men have a distinct way of expressing and imparting a sense of value and self-worth to their children, which is definitely just as important as the nurturing done by their mothers. Therefore, if a father is absent and unable to provide his unique contribution, children will suffer. So for instance, in a family, just biologically, mothers are known to nurture children, and for instance, in the way of disciplining, mothers will be known to be a little bit more lenient. Fathers, on the other hand, will be more strict and enforce discipline in a manner that children, as they grow up, will be able to know what cannot be done in the presence of the father. Although the mother is there, they will appreciate the presence of their father and his different ways of disciplining them. Therefore, the father has some unique contributions that he brings into the family, just as the mother also has her own way in which they nurture their children. Now, in celebrating Father's Day, we take it that for a father to be celebrated, it is because of his marriage and how well he is bringing up his children. Dr. Stephen Stoney, one of the most important things that fathers need to do is to make children know that they are there for them, that they value them, and in addition, that they value their mothers. This is because marriage provides a social framework in which fathers can thrive. A father does his best when he loves his children, he is uplifting them, and he shows a commitment to the family. And not just to the family, to their children, but to their wives as well. Dr. Scott Hartzman even offers suggestions as the way to become the best dad and the best husband. He suggests that one of the ways is to keep your eye on the prize. By the prize, he actually refers to marriage as a prize. Therefore, he suggests that we should not let anything, including our careers, our hobbies, to become more important than our marriages. Even after our honeymoons, we must continue to quote our wives and let her know that she's your number one priority. We should never put our marriages on hold so as to reach children. Eventually, if we do that, if we were to neglect our marriages so as to raise children, we will eventually be left out with an empty nest and an empty marriage. Therefore, we should not let our marriages become a co-parenting partnership. We must therefore continually keep investing in our marriages. By continually investing in our marriages, you are actually giving your children the gift of seeing their parents in a loving, thriving marriage. This way, you model for them, for your children, the kind of marriage that your kids themselves will get excited to be married in their own time. Secondly, you need to spoil your spouse. I'm using the word spouse because it means both the man, the wife, the husband, or the wife. You need to spoil your spouse. Your children will love you for it. When you spoil your spouse, your children will love you for it. The way you treat your spouse, by the way you treat your spouse, you are modeling behavior that your own children will also use when it gets to their time to have spouses. By spoiling your spouse, you need to find out even before you go to your honeymoon. In the courting times, what are the things your partner is to like? Is it going to movies? Is it going to traveling? Outings? Is it being taken out to dinner? That is how you spoil your spouse. And let your children know that these are the doings you are doing, so that in the future, as they look forward to their own marriages, it is something they want to do. You are modeling for them something that they look forward to doing for their own spouse. Dr. Debbie Cherry says spending time with your spouse not only strengthens your bond, but also teaches your children that marriage is a primary human relationship. Your child is definitely influenced by the state of your marriage. The more warmth and love between you and your spouse, the happier your child will be. Conversely, if you are alienated from your spouse, then this will negatively affect your children. The third point is that you should aim to leave a legacy. The legacy in this particular aspect is when you lead a healthy relationship, a committed relationship. Research shows that divorces happen where marriages did not work. Children, or the modeling for children was not good. So research shows that more often than not, divorces will happen from families that did not have comfortable living and the modeling was not good. Therefore, when you honor your wife, when your wife honors you, when you respect each other, when you take each other out, and you model a good marital relationship, chances are even your own children, when they eventually set up their own families, they will also have successful relationship, and you have left a legacy in that they also bring up their children in healthy families. As parents, therefore, we need to always observe that our kids are always watching their parents' marriage. Therefore, we should not underestimate the power of modeling. Our children are taking daily recording of what is happening in their marriages. and this will influence and shape their view of marriages. Therefore, live your marriage wisely to make sure that you are sending the right kind of message to your children. To summarize, we therefore need to note that our kids are always watching our marriages, and how we handle our marriages, how we model our marriages for them, will influence their own view of marriages. We therefore need to be very careful about the kind of marriages we model for their children, because children are always copying, and we want to be sure that what we are modeling for our children is something admirable, and is something they can copy, and is something they can do for themselves in the future. Please follow us on our YouTube channel and also on our other social media platforms as Giving Hope Counseling Services. To book a counseling session, you can call us on 0721 240 462 or 0733 932470, or you can also use WhatsApp or email us at info@givinghope.co.ke. For articles on most of what we discuss, you can follow us on, you can check a blog on our website www.givinghope.co.ke. Welcome.